Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Artbooks Reviewed. We're looking at this beautiful book today. Look at this, The Art and Soul of Blade Runner 2049, revised and expanded edition. This is a second edition, I guess, of the book. It was released before in, I think, 2021, but this is a revised version that came out a couple of years later, 2023. I've just got hold of it. There's the cover. Have a quick look. It's a lovely sort of orange colour. I love orange. Always talking about orange on this channel. It's published by Titan Books. It's by someone called Tanya Lepoint, I think, if it's French. I don't know. Maybe got that wrong. Apologies if I did. Anyway, she's like a writer and stuff. I think a director as well. And it's also got some contribution from Simon Ward. So it's still sealed. It's been sent to me. I'll see if I can quietly unseal it. It's been sent to me by those nice folks over at Titan House in exchange for an honest review. So they've not told me what to say and they've not paid me. I'm just going to look at this book and, look through it and give an honest opinion as we go. So the wrapper's off. Now I'm hoping I can fit this book on the screen because it's massive, and that's actually, one of the USPs, what I love about it. It's got that nice shiny writing as well. Lovely titling. And that sort of foggy desert kind of still on the front is really good, isn't it? All the space. Great film as well. Just thought I'd mention that. If you've not seen it, you might want to see it and then watch this video perhaps if you're bothered about spoilers, because there no doubt are spoilers in here. In fact, those extra 19 pages, let's look at the back while I'm talking. Yeah, those extra 19 pages have got basically some new interviews with the cast and crew and some sort of movie spoiler scenes as well. It was a great film. I think, possibly not as good as the original, but then, very few films are. But I think it was a very worthy sequel. I enjoyed it. Ryan Gosling was excellent, and it was great that they could get Harrison Ford and reprise his role as well in the film. So yeah, there's the back. And you can see the ISBN information there. It was $55 in the US, $45 in the UK. Let's have a look inside if I can fit it on the screen. I've had to zoom out, which is why you can see my kind of frame here, which you wouldn't normally see. Just about fit it on, look. Wow, that's lovely. Look at that. Beautiful. It's a really nice coffee table book. It's massive, as I've already said, and as you can probably see. It's the kind of thing you could just have lying around for people to dip into, to impress your guests, or just to keep for yourself if you're like a movie buff. Here's the contents page. I like the way that's all laid out and the lettering, very cool. So you can see what it's got in it. And here's the additional stuff that's come with this revised and expanded edition. An extra, is that 18 pages or so, something like that. So it's going to feature a lot of very nice photography. Look at that. I can almost feel the texture of that vehicle. So I had a look through. Lots of kind of cast and crew photography there. A bit about the rights and the script. More photography of those involved. The director, cast and crew. And we're on to chapter 2, the iris. Look at that. That is fantastic, isn't it? Fantastic. I like the way they kind of continued the vision that had been set out in Ridley Scott's original. So you have that continuity. It's just so kind of bleak, I guess. But also some nice lights. This is very controversial. This isn't really a science fiction film, it's a film noir. Well, I would argue it can be both, and it is both. The quality of the reproduction of the imagery in this book is very high. You know, it's really sort of high resolution. There's a really nice mix, I think, of photography and concept art in here. So it's a real joy to look at. I'm obviously racing through because there's a lot to see and it's got a lot of pages. But yeah, it's a really nice, high quality book. I love the geometry and the lighting in this scene. Look at that, putting all them together must have taken ages. So we're now moving on to that desert scene. Very dusty, arid, orange, very stylized. Love it. The other thing just to say, I think this has got a perfect blend of information and text and imagery. I mean, you know, it's all about the art books for me in this channel, and I don't want too much text. Yeah, I can just read a story if I want text. I want to have imagery, but I want some kind of annotation, should we say, with it. I want to have some context and to be given some background without having to basically sacrifice real estate for text only. And this, yeah, it's kind of nailed it, I think. And going with the large size means you can get a lot on each page as well. You can go for some really amazing, like double spreads, like that one. Looks like they've had to make their own water at this part, which I didn't realise. Yeah, I guess you would, wouldn't you? The stuff that goes on behind the scenes, eh? Here's some weaponry, some blasters. They all look pretty cool, don't they? conversations, talking, figuring stuff out. Love to see these sorts of things on set. Or just, you know, time for maybe a coffee break and a bit of a laugh, a bit of downtime. That's cool. So we're at the end, pretty much. Some acknowledgements, contributions here, a bit about the authors. Time for another amazing double spread landscape there, and then blackness. So what a great book, love it. I think I've said what I think about this throughout. Just to end really by saying, if you're a Blade Runner fan, you're into sci-fi, or just a bit of a movie freak, I think this is a book that you'll want to see and possibly own. So thanks for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time hopefully. Bye for now.